Alright, hey people, Avery here. Welcome back to the first real build video with the new van. This is, in case you're new here, this is a 2000 Toyota Sienna, just an old minivan that I'm converting into a little teeny tiny house. So before we dive in to today's video, where we'll be building kind of a bed couch conversion, I just want to say, if you're not subscribed already and you like these kind of videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I think 90% of you last month were not subscribed, so that would mean the world to me. Okay, so today, like I said, we're going to be building this kind of a simple bed couch conversion, and it's going to be kind of a fixed bed sort of thing, but also with a couch. Well, you'll see. But I wanted to do that to maximize the amount of storage space underneath and save time when actually building. So I just went to Home Depot and got a bunch of stuff. So let's dive right in. Okay, so I've got all my supplies and wood and my plan. I've got kind of a rough sketch drawn. My plan is basically cut my pieces up and design it as I go. And first up, I'm going to get these two side pieces. Okay, so I got the two long pieces cut, and basically what I decided to do is build the vertical part of the box first, and then I'm going to try and get it into the van, because right here it's going to go in this corner like that, but right here is going to be kind of tricky because of the wheel well. Here's kind of a mock-up of what it's going to look like so far, and this side here is going to be the hardest part. This is not attached yet, but there's the wheel well has some weird divots and stuff, and I've got to figure out how to get the wood back there. Okay, so I just cut a little hole in this piece, and that is for the wire harness from I think the tail lights to pass through. Okay, so this is the piece that's going on right here, but you can see right there and right there a couple little nubbin pieces stick out from the wheel well. So what I've done is measured and marked on this piece, and I'm going to go ahead and cut that out with the jigsaw. So you can see where my cutouts are for these weird nubbin things, and I've just got one more hole to drill for the wires up there, and then this final piece should be good to go. Alright, so I got this last piece in. There's about 6 different holes in it, but everything works and everything looks good. So I'm just gonna screw this piece all the way in and drop the whole frame back down, and then we'll get started working on the top folding part. Alright, day 2. I've just got to do the top folding bits, and then it'll be time to stain and seal the whole thing. Let's go. Okay, so first up, I'm gonna cut some 2x4 to go along here so that the top plywood has a little bit more to rest on than just this. And I know that it would be better to have this go on top of here, but I forgot about that. And I don't really care because there's not gonna be that much weight on it, so it's gonna be fine. Okay, so I got these two pieces cut and drilled, and they're attached now, and it's pretty solid. And I've got my first top piece cut, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the other top pieces and figure out how to attach them. Okay, so I've got all my pieces cut, but I'm gonna run a couple more 2x2s along just on the underside of here to give them a little bit more support in the middle because it's 1/2 inch plywood and it's a little bit bendy. So I've got these cross brace pieces on, and I'm going to start working on the folding sections now. So there's going to be one at the back. That little strip there is going to be just fixed in place. And then there'll be one that folds over onto this. And then this bench seat will also fold up into a kind of a couch. So I got the first hinged piece on back where the battery is, but I'm not going to screw the hinges all the way down yet because I'm going to take them back off when I sand it and stain the whole thing. And then a side note, I'm going to be staining the whole thing staining it and then sealing it with polyurethane so that it doesn't get all moldy and gross if it gets kind of wet or anything. And also, I've been waiting for my new lens in the mail, and that just got here, so let's switch it out real quick. Okay, that's better. So up next, I'm just going to get this second folding piece test fitted and screwed together. I got the second bench part done, so this is kind of a dual folding thing that'll turn into a bench seat. And then in bed mode, I'm gonna have one more piece that folds down over top, or it'll fold out like that to make the bed. And I just need to figure out some way to kind of secure this because this is not actually attached right now. And then attach this piece here, and then after that it's time to stain it and we're done. So I just, on the underside of here, screw down a couple of little pieces of 2x2, and this just slot down in the corner, and this whole thing's it's super solid, it's not going anywhere. So quick side note, the sleeping areas can be 6 feet long and 3 feet wide, and at the end of the video I'll leave a picture with the dimensions for everything if you're looking to follow along. Alright, I got the last piece of the bed on, and none of these, like I said, none of these hinges are screwed in all the way because I have to take them off to stain the whole thing. But here's how it looks in bed shape, and I've still got to figure out some way to support this properly. And here it is in couch mode. Ta-da! So it's super easy. This piece just folds right over, and that piece comes up, and I'll make a little brace for that too in the next couple days. But it's starting to get dark, so tomorrow I'm gonna tear the whole thing, pull the whole thing out, stain it, and then seal it with polyurethane. Alright, hey people, welcome back to day 3. So I've got my bench set up and it's actually really comfortable. But today I'm going to tear this whole thing out. Ow. and stain it and seal it, and then screw the hinges on the right way, and then we're pretty much done. Okay, it's the next day, and last night I coated the whole thing with polyurethane, but I didn't film anything because it was really cold and really dark. But that's about gonna wrap it up for the bed couch conversion. I'm by no means a professional or anything, but hopefully this is helpful for some of you and at least entertaining. And real quick before we wrap things up, I just wanted to say thanks so much for all of you returning subscribers, and been getting a bunch of new subscribers, and that's amazing. So thank you so much for watching. Peace.